How does cannabis work in the body? Is it compatible to us? Why is this plant something that we reach for to help us in our health and wellness? Well, it all boils down to the endocannabinoid system. Have you heard of the endocannabinoid system? It's a system within the body that helps to regulate how we eat, sleep, respond to stress, our memory, pain perception, inflammation, and so much more. It's as important to our body system as the immune system or the endocrine system. It's just that it hasn't been well established and researched and shared with us. Many colleges and universities aren't even mentioning the endocannabinoid system to their medical students. A friend actually recently shared with me that her daughter was at McGill University and she came home all excited taking the pre-med course. And she said, "We learned about the endocannabinoid system today." And her mom was like, "That's awesome." And she said, "Well, it was half an hour right after we learned about nutrition." So that means our doctors are learning about the endocannabinoid system in 30 minutes and nutrition within 30 minutes. Doesn't seem like that's a really good big focus in our medical community. So we need to look elsewhere and learn more about the endocannabinoid system and how it interacts with our bodies. So this system in our body is so important to keep well maintained. Often we have a deficiency in our endocannabinoid system with cannabinoids that our bodies naturally produce. So we actually produce cannabinoids similar to the cannabinoids come from plants. So the cannabinoids that our bodies produce are called anandamide and 2-AG. Anandamide is like the bliss hormone or molecule, the bliss molecule. So that's what makes us feel really good. And we naturally produce this in our bodies. But if we are having a deficiency and our endocannabinoid system isn't working at its best full function that it needs to, we may be missing out on these key cannabinoids to keep us balanced, to keep us happy, our moods stable, our sleep well regulated. And we can actually look to cannabis as a supplement, as a vitamin supplement to supplement those cannabinoids that we might not be producing on our own. So THC and CBD are called phytocannabinoids, and they interact with the receptors within our bodies. All right, so we have the CB1 and the CB2 receptors. We'll talk a little bit about that more later. But what I want you to know right now is that if our endocannabinoid system needs a little bit of help, we can do that by supplementing our cannabis and choosing the right strains of THC and CBD and combinations of those products together. So we don't have to be experiencing this deficiency within our bodies. So isn't it cool? I think it's super cool how our body already makes cannabinoids and cannabis has these cannabinoids that match and that can be replacements for us to help bring our bodies back into balance.